Hello, my name is Başak Feduzi. Please assume that I'm teaching in CLB for Adult Link class today. Our theme is health and safety, emergency situations. My goal is improving learners' fluency when they describe emergency situations. I will use the communicative approach and the learners will involve real meaningful conversations, and also I will use deductive approach. I thought this would be more appropriate for lower level learners. Also, I will adapt Kolb's experiential learning cycle to my lesson today, and we will start our class with engaging warm-up activity. This is going to be our schema activation. It's going to be concentrate, experience, stage, and during reflective observation stage I will teach simple feature one more time for making predictions, and during abstract conceptualization stage and they will make predictions based on pictures, and finally during active experimentation stage they will predict the conclusion based on their prior knowledge. And our learners are already very comfortable with simple present tense and present continuous tense. I started to teach simple future in our last class. We learn how to make plans with simple future. We learn when do we use will, when do we use going to. We prepared a weekly schedule in our last class. Today we will learn how to make predictions with simple future. Now I would like to start my class with warm-up activity. Hello. Now I would like to show you a picture, and please try to guess about what will happen next. What do you think will happen next? Will she spill the water? Will she get burned? We have 5 minutes to talk about this picture. If you remember, yesterday we started to learn simple feature for making plans. We learned the form of simple feature, and when we use will, we use subject, will, verb. Let's give some example. She will run. He will run. They will run. We will run. When we use going to, the auxiliary verb will change. As am, is, are depends on subject you can use. When you say she is going to run, he is going to run, they are going to run, I am going to run, you are going to run. Does anybody remember what was the main difference between will and going to? Yes, we use will when we decide to do something at the moment of speaking. For example, the weather looks very nice. I think I will go for a walk after work today. I used will because I just decided to go for a walk because I see the weather is very nice. I thought, why don't I go for a walk? The weather is nice. So I decided this at the moment while I was speaking. If I ask you, would you like to come with me when I go for a walk? If I ask you, will you come with me when I go for a walk? You can say, no, I'm sorry, I'm going to study. When you say you are going to study, it means you already decided to study before I ask you this question. So this is your already decision. You made plans already for this afternoon. So you, in this case, you can use going to. So this is the way you speak with simple future when you make plans. Sometimes we see future. How do we see future? Because we have guess about the future. and this means predictions. Sometimes when we use simple future, we make predictions. This is going to be your first vocabulary today. I will show you. Please write on your notebook prediction, and please look at your dictionary. I will wait. About what does prediction mean? Prediction means that if you have a guess, if you have a feeling, if you have like prior knowledge, if you think what will happen in future, this is a prediction. When I show you this picture, when I ask you what will happen next, this was your prediction. Actually, you didn't see. She spilled the water. She got burned. You didn't see. Maybe her mom came. Maybe she saved her. You didn't see. But you predict what might happen after you see this kind of situation. So, again, when we make predictions, we can use will and we can use going to. So, actually, both cases are correct. Either way is correct. But there's a little bit difference between them. If you have a feeling, if you have some kind of thought and guess, you can say will. She will get burned because you feel that way, because you saw it is looking like she will get burned. Why did you think that? Because it is looking like she will get burned because you have an evidence. Evidence is going to be your second vocabulary today. Please write on your notebook, look at your dictionary. What does evidence mean? Evidence means that if there is already available information in front of you, if something already exists, if you have an evidence, if you see the picture, there's an evidence here. Footprint is the evidence. So you can hear this word during the movies a lot. So I will give you an example. Let's say you are in the car driving with your friends or with your family. You saw another car driving very fast and very careless. And you would say, "Oh, did you see the car? How is he driving? I'm sure he will make an accident." I'm sure, or I think, these are the expressions it's very common to use when you use will. When you use will, this is your opinion. This is your feeling. He will make an accident. In this case, you can say, "Oh, he will make an accident. I think he will make an accident." So, when you use going to, you need an evidence. This is the only difference between will and going to, but you have an evidence actually. In this case, you can use both because you are already seeing that he's driving fast and careless. He is most probably make an accident, and you have an evidence. Let's give another example. Let's think that the sky is black. Lots of clouds in sky. You can say it is going to rain today. Why did you use going to instead of will? Because you saw the sky is already dark, lots of cloud, and it is going to rain. Also, you can say, "I think it will rain today." It's not going to be wrong. Either way is correct. But if you use going to, if you have an evidence, that would be better. Let's give another example. Let's say if you are watching Toronto Maple Leafs game, you can say they are going to win. How did you decide about they are going to win? How do you decide about this? Because they already have 4 goals and the other team has no goals, and you think that it's almost finished. You have just a couple of minutes left before they finish the game. You can easily say they are going to win because you have an evidence. This is your evidence. So I would like to talk about a little bit pronunciation when you say will, when you say going to. And when you say will, actually we don't say that she will go for a walk or they will win. We say she'll go for a walk. You will most probably hear she'll go for a walk. When you write, actually you can write just like that with double L. You can say, you can put it right here and pronounce she'll go for a walk. This is a reduced sound, it's schwa. And also when you hear about going to, or when you see people using going to, when they use simple feature, you will probably hear gonna. It's not sound like gonna, it sounds like gonna. But when you write, it's better to write going to. But it will sound like this, gonna. So, we will make more examples with this predictions. So I will show you some pictures and you can try to do by yourself, try to do this activity by yourself or together with your friends. You will have 10 minutes to write 4 to 6 predictions about these pictures, and after you finish writing, you will talk with your friend 30 seconds about this picture. And you will have 30 seconds to speak and you will have 10 minutes to write 4 to 6 predictions about the pictures. You can choose whichever you want. I don't know if you can see very clearly on the camera. There's a guy who is trying to jump from the roof to the pool. This is one picture. There's other picture and two young boy is trying to jump the river or lake. Also there's a warning sign, but they are still jumping. And you can see, and slippery snow, she slides. And there's another picture here, and there's another picture here, child. And these are our health and safety pictures. I would like you to write, please, 4 to 6 sentences about your predictions. What will happen to these people after you see these pictures? And you will have 30 seconds to speak about the picture. I will walk around you and you can ask me questions. I will try to not interrupt you, but you can ask me if you have any questions. Thank you.